Booktube Nation, Sam here again with Barnaby Books, and today I have for you my June and July wrap-up. Now, I will link down below. I have done my Jane Austen July wrap-up, so go and check that out. But I have for you here the other things non-Austen related that I finished. The first one I have here for you is Mary Poppins Comes Back, and this is book 2 in the Mary Poppins series by P.L. Travers. And I enjoy reading these to my daughter. I think they're a lot of fun if you enjoy the movies, because you kind of get to see them piece different bits from the books. The movies aren't like a direct adaptation, but they take bits and pieces from different books and put them together. So it's nice to read these and to be able to digest the original material. So yeah, they're fun and my daughter really likes them. And let me see, they have some really cute illustrations throughout. Those illustrations are by Mary Shepherd, and yeah, I just really enjoy these. So in June, I got into a kind of online research wormhole with the tutors, and I was researching one of the chapels that was refurbished during Victorian times, and it was all about the place where Catherine Howard was buried and some other very famous queens and people that had been executed during Henry VIII's reign. And so I had to go to my old love, which was like royal historical fiction, and I read this one called The Queen's Mistake in the Court of Henry VIII by Diane Haeger, and I enjoyed this one. It's been a while since I've read anything like this. These used to be like my go-to books when I first started reading for pleasure after college, and yeah, I really enjoyed being back in the world of the Tudors. I enjoy her writing style, and I have, I believe, 2 more left in this particular series that I'd like to get to, and yeah, I enjoyed this one. Though I do find with her story, I always wish it would go differently, and of course you know it's not going to. I'm the same way with Anne Boleyn, but you want it to turn out differently even though you know, and yeah, so that's my only struggle with books about Catherine Howard, but yeah, I did enjoy this one. Okay, and June, I celebrated Juneology. So in fairness, I finished the second book 6 minutes after midnight. I'm gonna give myself a break. Be kind to yourself nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, so the duology I ended up selecting is the Kasie West Pivot Point and a Split Second duology, and I think I read them earlier this year. I read 2 other Kasie West contemporary books, and these were the other 2 of hers I had on my shelf, so I thought, what a good time to get to them. I haven't been reading as much YA as I used to, but these are fun. I like her writing. It's fast. I think that she writes teenagers well. I think that if you are in the YA age range, that you could really enjoy these. They are a little bit dated at this point, but I didn't find anything super offensive or anything in them. So it's about this girl, and she has this ability where she can see a decision and she can see both sides of the choice. So for example, are you gonna go out tonight? And then she could see, what happens if she did or if she doesn't. And the second one is kind of, you see some of the same things repeated based on the different choice that she decides to make. And I noticed in some of the reviews, some people didn't care for that, but I liked it. I like looking at things from a different perspective, and I felt that it kind of helped develop some of the characters better. Yeah, so these were fun and quick, and if you're into duologies, I would check them out. This is one that everybody has been talking about. This is Emily Henry's Beach Read. I don't read a lot of adult romance books, but I really liked this. I did. I know I don't normally read a lot of super hyped books, but this was really fun and it hit me like emotionally. I got a little teary-eyed. I think if you're looking, like if you're an adult and you're looking for a beach read, I know it says that, but like you want something with a little bit more meat on it, because this isn't just like fluffy. Like there's some serious stuff in here. And I think it's a really great book to read during the summer though. Yeah, I would suggest this for like vacation reads. But yeah, this is about two writers, and they are each working on books, and then it becomes like a contest if they like switch genres and like who could get who's published first. It's a really cute idea for a book, but like I said, it goes a lot deeper than that. There are some more serious topics in here. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and if you like adult romance or you're looking for some like vacation reads, I would suggest this. Okay, and these are in a weird order, this wrap up, because this was actually the first thing I finished. But what is this? This blew my mind. Like, I ended up giving it a 4 stars because there were some things that just weren't perfect for me, but this kept me reading. This is All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood, and this is a novel that it has kind of a sticking point because there is an older character that has a relationship with a younger, much younger character, and I did struggle with that theme myself, but there's so much in this book. This young girl comes from a family where there's not only drug abuse, but there's drug dealing, and there is verbal abuse and emotional abuse, and lots of emotions in this book. It's a very serious book, but I think in a way it shows beauty in places that you wouldn't expect to find it. It really shows what is love, and you know, who is fit to take care of someone, and conventions in society, and it just, yeah. If you can handle all that, I would highly recommend this. I don't think this is a book that I'll soon forget. This really, it had me thinking, and I love books like that. So I think if you like really hard-hitting contemporary fiction, and if you like coming-of-age books, I would give this a try. My buddy read with my mom, I did. This is The Last Flight by Julie Clark, and this was the non-Jane Austen book I finished in July. And this, I enjoyed it. I had never read, I don't know if she has any other books out actually, but I've never read her before. I will say that I wanted a little bit more from one of the plot lines in this book, but overall I liked the character development. I liked that there were kind of like two sides to the story. I really enjoyed the way it was told. So this is about like two women who basically switch places, and it takes place, the beginning of it takes place in an airport, and they like switch flights, and the story goes on from there. And what I found really interesting in this was how it calls attention to like marital, like spousal abuse, as far as like emotional abuse. And yeah, I thought that this book was really interesting. I really enjoyed the way that it was written. I think if you like books that are told from like two different perspectives, I would check this out. Okay, and lastly, I have, this is The Littlest Angel. This is by Charles Tazewell, and it's illustrated by Paul Mikich. And yeah, this was really cute. We read this out loud as a family, and the pictures in here are just beautiful. Yeah, I will say say, my husband said, because he was reading this out loud, that some of the words in here for children might be like more advanced. So if you're looking to like maybe teach them a little bit higher level vocabulary, this might be a good one to go to. But if you're looking to like teach them to read, maybe not this one. I will say that the illustrations are breathtaking, and it's worth it to have this book just for those. If you're looking for Christian fiction for children in the picture book age range, I would say that this is also good. The story is wholesome and enjoyable. I really loved the illustrations. So there's another one. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed this. That is all I have for you for this June, July wrap up. Yeah, I'm not reading as much as I was in the beginning of the year. I think, you know, we all go through our phases, right? And I'm on a lower swing right now, but hopefully I'll get in some more coming soon. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you're all being kind to yourselves, and that everyone's staying safe. Thanks so much for being here with me today. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.